This is not how I expected this video to start. I am super sad right now. Half of my first day of Epic Universe, for some reason, I cannot find the footage. I looked everywhere it could possibly be, and it is nowhere to be found. I am super sad right now. I have some footage that I filmed with my phone from that first half of the day, but a lot of the footage that I filmed with this camera is gone. So this is going to be a little bit of an unconventional type of vlog where I, for the first half of it, just describe what I did. I'm thinking about it, and I don't think there's really that much that I don't have footage of, but there is still some stuff that's going to be like, okay, how did he get from there to there because the footage was on this camera. Luckily, I do have day 2 of Epic Universe. That is a full day and all the footage seems to be there. But this is a very sad video to make because half the video is essentially just gone. I don't know what happened. I have no freaking clue, but I'm gonna have to edit this video and try to make it make sense with only half of footage. So I'm sorry. I'm still at Epic Universe, and then like I said, I still have a full day 2 video coming up after this, but dang, this sucks. This is my first day at Epic Universe. I hope y'all enjoy. Also want to say I'm sorry again for losing this footage because all the reactions of each of these lands is gone. All my genuine reactions of how I feel about these areas, like first time reactions, are gone. So I'm sorry, but just know that these narrations you're about to hear are kind of like how I was feeling and kind of just like my thought process of going into each of these lands. Oh, it sucks that I don't get this stuff. It sucks that I don't get to show you guys like the actual footage that I filmed, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm going to make best with what I got. All right, so first thing I saw when I entered Epic Universe was a security checkpoint, of course. Once you're into security, you do scan your tickets, and then you are entered into the actual main entrance of Epic Universe, which is this part right here with the big Chronos. This Chronos looks super cool, especially at night, which luckily I do have footage of that in this video. But nonetheless, as soon as you enter in through the first main Chronos portal, there are 2 sides to enter the main areas of the park. I chose the right because it's a little bit more shaded and there's some seating areas. The park opened at 11 a.m., but they let people in at 10:55, so I was sitting here waiting for them to let them in. I was also trying to get a virtual queue for Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. I was unsuccessful to get one at 11 a.m. Nonetheless, they started letting people in at 10:55, so as soon as they did, I started making my way over to the first part I wanted to experience, and that was Dark Universe, because I heard that this Monsters Unleashed ride was the best ride in the park, so I decided to go ride this ride as the first ride. On the first day, you can't really tell in this video because it's day 2, but on the first day there was a big line to get in, but on day 2 there wasn't so much of a line. Like I said, some footage from the first half of day 1 I still have because it was filmed with my phone. So here is the first footage of day 1, the first half of it that I still was able to find. Alrighty, now we're going up a single rider staircase. This is going to save me a lot of time. It is sad I won't be able to see the actual queue, but I'll put some videos of it at part of this video.
in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Unit, all you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steals, nothing goes wrong, yes?
Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See?
Silence, creature. I will destroy you when
These two just don't get along.
Look at that. Yeah, we're missing a really cool cue, but when I come back here with friends or family, I'll get to see all this stuff. I'm more focused on the ride. Oh no, we get to see the queue. Okay. This little coffin. And then here's like the safety part. Now we're in a hallway waiting to, I think this is the loading platform. And as you can see, it's a no photography or video recording. So I'm not going to record or take photos. But I'll tell you how the ride is, and I'll put a video that someone else got to record. Alright, yep, this is the loading platform. See you after the ride.
Don't worry. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Frankenstein the same again! Open the doors!
Don't worry. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Brace yourselves and witness my masterpiece, Dracula, under my control. Now, activate the machine. Wait, something's wrong. Igor, he's loose. Dracula is escaping.
I who set the nightmares free.
what that means is thank you for coming. Now, only good reviews, yeah?
I'm in shock, guys. I'm in shock. That ride was awesome. All right, no surprise, my actual review where I filmed in the park got deleted, or I can't find the footage. But I just want to go ahead and say what I did say. That ride is so incredible. It is the best dark ride I think I've ever been on. The animatronics are incredible. They are so advanced compared to what we've known animatronics to be in rides. So much fun. It's very similar to Forbidden Journey, but just with a lot less screens. There are still screens on this ride, but wow, such a fun ride. And honestly, if you're going to Epic Universe and you want to ride something that's not as thrilling as a roller coaster, this is definitely the ride because it is so much fun. It still has a little bit of thrills in it. It's not too motion sicknessy, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't really make you feel that way like Forbidden Journey can sometimes do, because there's not much screens. It's just a fun ride, and I think even if you are a little bit scared of motion sickness, I would say probably give it a try. But obviously, do what you know you can handle. But this is not as intense or motion sickness inducing as Forbidden Journey or rides like Star Tours. So I honestly think this ride is truly for everyone. It is so much fun. And if you love classic monsters like Phantom of the Opera, the Werewolf, Dracula, Frankenstein, this is the ride for you. The next ride I decided to get on was Curse of the Werewolf. I got in the regular line, even though this footage is from the single rider line, because the single rider line was at capacity. For those needing it, they do have a test sheet right here in case you want to know if you can fit. Alright, I know this looks like a 6, but it's a 9. I got technically the last card, so that will make it more exciting. Alright, I'll see you guys at the end. Spinning coaster. First since Guardians.
The wolf's big moves.
I like the second car better.
Also, my review of this ride, the footage of that also got lost. But I want to say, I think this is the most underrated ride at Epic Universe. I loved it. It is so much fun. It's a little short, and that's the one thing that's bad about it. But when you're riding it, it's fun. The spinning aspect, the launches, so much fun. Like, honestly, such a fun, underrated coaster. If you can handle rides like Hippogriff, I think you can handle this ride because, yeah, there's a spinning aspect and a launch aspect, but like it's not that high up. There's no big drops. It's just fun. It's just a fun time, and I think this is a fun coaster for the entire family. Okay, so the next land I decided to go into was the How to Train Your Dragon area, aka Isle of Berk. I wanted to do the attractions in here and get some food. And the two attractions are Dragon Racers Rally and then Hiccup's Wing Gliders. But look at this area. It is so beautiful. That water looks so blue, and just this area of the park is themed so well. All right, so the first ride I decided to do was actually the Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which is the big roller coaster in How to Train Your Dragons area. It had a little bit of a wait. I think it was around like 40 minutes. One thing bad about this queue is that it's all outdoors. And it's also not like the best designed queue. I mean, it's just kind of like an outdoor queue, so there's not really much to look at. But they do have fans inside the queue, so that's really nice they did that. But after you go through the main outside queue, you do have to meet up at the locker station. Not everyone has to put their stuff in the locker. It's just like for bigger bags, like fanny packs, like the one I was wearing, I did not have to put in the locker.
Ah, I see why you have to put stuff in lockers, because the carts, they're not very, like, they don't have walls on the sides. I mean, they do, but not at your feet. Guess they're going to want me to hold on to this, because that's how I'm going to have to do it with those type of seats, with no leg. I'm going to have to hold on to this or wrap it around my leg like I normally do. Okay, I found out you have to wear it.
Getting this launcher ready isn't easy. And those wing gliders are almost here. Still need to put the wings in place. Can't have a wing glider without wings. When these wings are in place, you'll see better than see some bronco eggs, which are well-known to explode when they hatch. But don't worry, they only hatch in exactly these conditions at exactly this time of year. Which means that stopping here would be a really bad idea. Oh boy. Hold on tight. Completely impressed. If you ever want to go flying again,
Okay, so also my review of Hiccups got lost. Nonetheless, this ride was really fun. It is a great family coaster. It is not that short. It's about like a 2-3 minute ride. Really fun. I love that they had animatronics as part of the ride, like the Hiccup animatronic and the toothless animatronic. So much fun. What a fun attraction. I definitely recommend it. It's not that scary at all. So if you have a fear of roller coasters, I think you could ride this one because it's not that scary. There's barely any drops, and the drops are very small. And this is just a fun coaster for everyone. So yeah, this was a really fun attraction and I can't wait to do it again. The next ride I wanted to do was Dragon Rally Racers, which is like this claw, almost kind of swing type ride. Basically, you do get to control the vehicle you're in as you're flying. You could go left and right, and apparently you can spin it full 360, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Okay, so for my review for Dragon Racers Rally, fun ride. I mean, it's very short and that sucks, but it's fun. You get some really cool views of Epic Universe. The fact that you can like turn your like little glider a little bit. I saw someone do like a 360 spin. I could not do it. I don't know how they did it. I tried to get my thing to do it. Apparently, you have to like turn it at the right moment and put your body weight. I don't know. Basically, the stars have to align for that to happen. But nonetheless, still a fun attraction. When I first heard about this attraction, I was like, man, that looks scary, but it's not scary at all. It's so fun. Now, what I did after getting off of this ride is I did go to the little quick service stand to pick up one of those mac and cheese cones.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is big. Also got a drink because I am parched. Let's try this out.
Obviously, the footage of me eating it was deleted or lost, but I did enjoy it. It is good. I do say it is a little overrated. That stand always has a long line, plus the line is all outside, so I probably wouldn't get it unless there was no line or it was just like nighttime and the sun wasn't out and the weather was nice, because standing out in the heat for that wasn't really worth it. I mean, it was good, but not great enough to earn me waiting outside in the super hot Florida sun. All right, the next ride I decided to get on after eating the cone was the ride I was the most excited for, and that is Stardust Racers. Stardust Racers is the big dueling roller coaster in the middle of the park. It is the most thrilling attraction that Epic Universe has to offer. So after that snack, I decided to get in line to see if this ride competes with Velocicoaster.
Oh yeah, more of the photo identification for the lockers. At least this one has a lot more. It's still too much though. You have to press it and then stand and look at the camera. Alright, super. Alright, I'll see you guys at the end. I'll let you know how this is.
Alrighty, so I rode Stardust Racers yellow. Green wasn't running, so I didn't really get the full dueling aspect of it. Same with the second day I went, green wasn't running. I'm not sure why. I guess they didn't have enough people to work it, or there was something wrong with it. I don't know. Nonetheless, Stardust Racers Yellow was amazing. That ride is incredible. It is so, so much fun. It's definitely not as thrilling as Velocicoaster, but I would say, and I could argue that it is funner. I can only imagine how it is with the dueling aspect of it, because I feel like that's just would be so much fun. But since I only got to ride the yellow side and they were only running the yellow side, I don't know how fun the dueling aspect of it is, but I'm sure it's amazing. Such a fun attraction. Easily my favorite attraction at Epic Universe. I think that and Monsters Unleashed are tied But I love roller coasters, so I'd probably put Stardust Racers at 1. Nonetheless, such a fun attraction. I really, really did enjoy it. I rode many different seats on this roller coaster, front, back, middle, every row you could possibly imagine. Well, not every row, but every type of row. This ride's awesome. It was fun. And the fact that there is actually a flux capacitor on the back of each of the trains is so cool. I wouldn't say if you have a fear of roller coasters, this should be the one ride that you ride, but if you want to overcome, this is like one that it doesn't really have any big loop-de-loops. There's a lot of big drops, and there is like a couple upside down portions, or kind of like upside down portions, if you will, and multiple launches. It's so much fun. It's such a fun attraction, and such a great addition to Universal's already big collection of big roller coasters. All right, so after riding Stardust Racers, I decided to finally go to the area that I was most excited for, and that was the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic area. Fortunately, all my footage got deleted or lost. Again, it just sucks, but I'm putting in footage from day 2 that I filmed. This area looked so cool. It looked so cool during the day and so cool at night. I could not be more impressed with how well they themed this area. There is one attraction, the Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry ride, and then a show, which is like the circus show they have in the Wizarding World. But another main reason why I decided to come over to this area was because I wanted to be in this area for the 3 o'clock wave of the Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry virtual queue drop. So at 3 o'clock, I was in this area, and I was lucky enough to finally get on the virtual queue for this ride. And to celebrate, I did get a frozen butterbeer.
Cheers to getting it.
Watch your back, folks. Stay right there. Just watch behind you. We're going to bring it back.
But my virtual queue wasn't for about 2 hours. So after that, I decided to head to the last land I hadn't gone inside, and that was Super Nintendo World. And this area of the park was themed so well. So to enter Super Nintendo World, you do have to go up escalators that's themed to like one of the pipes in the Mario World. But then once you're in, you get to see this beautiful land that is themed so well. Something really cool about this land is that you can't see any other parts of the park from this land, and that is so cool because it really immerses you in the Super Nintendo World or Mario World. For my first attraction, I decided to get on Yoshi's Adventure because it had a low wait. So it looks like the footage that I filmed inside the queue of this ride was also lost, but I was able to find some footage of the queue online. And at this point of the day, before I got on the actual ride, I did switch out the memory cards, so I do have the footage for the rest of the day now. So no more of this narration stuff. I'm sorry if this was really annoying to do it this way, but this was the only way I could do this video with the footage I had and footage I could find. So now, Epic Universe Day 1.
Okay, I feel like the one negative thing about this ride is that it's going to be all in the sun. I know it goes inside over there, but now we're in the sun. But look at this view.
Please remain seated. Your Yoshi has stopped momentarily and could resume motion at any time.
Well, that's
Again,
nice.
Please remain seated and supervise children, keeping your hands and feet inside your Yoshi at all times.
I thought these were buttons at first, but they're
Attention!
not.
You're clear of the trail.
Alright, so about to go inside. We got some piranha plants. Over there is the Donkey Kong Country area. We'll be doing that later tonight. my gosh. Yoshi and Baby Mario. That's a funny looking Yoshi. Look at that.
Also, I think I forgot to film a review for this ride. I don't recall ever filming this, so I don't think this footage got lost, but this ride was fun. Very short. It's a kid's ride. It's a kid's dark ride, which is just, you know, a slow moving ride where you could see some cool animatronics and some fun stuff. So, yeah, good for kids. Not my favorite ride, but yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was, and this is a good way to rest your legs a little bit, especially if it's not hot. You can really enjoy this ride by resting your legs and just sitting for a bit. But yeah, fun ride. Definitely meant for kids, and if you have a little one who doesn't really go on like any of the thrilling rides, this is the ride for them.
Alright, like I said, Donkey Kong Country will be later on today. I'm actually going to head out of this land. I will say one thing about this land. This land is the best designed land. It's incredible. Alright, let me check out this carousel and see if it's like, you know, really meant for just kids. Okay, yeah, this is basically a carousel for kids. I mean, it's a cool looking carousel, don't get me wrong, but yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna watch it go. I'm gonna watch it go though. I mean, you definitely go higher. It looks fun. I mean, but I'm gonna wait till I have kids to do it. It's not something I'm rushing to go do right now, but hey, that's fun. That's cool. That's a cool carousel. Super different, super unique. Really good shade, which on a hot day is gonna be perfect. They even have like a wheelchair accessible one. Awesome. I honestly, Universal, hats off to this because this is really cool. Alrighty, so now I'm walking by the Grand Helios Hotel, walking in front of the fountain. What a blue fountain. That is so blue. I'm assuming because the bottom of it's blue, but it's so nice. This is such a cool looking fountain. I know they do like a water show towards the end of the night. I don't think I'll be watching that, to be honest with y'all. Depends on how I feel tomorrow night. But yeah, I saw something from here that looked really cool. I wanted to come take a video of it. Look at that statue. Alrighty, it's time. It's time to go ride Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. In theory, the most popular ride at the park, because it's no standby, it is only virtual queue. So let's go find out if this is worth having a virtual queue for. Also, something I didn't notice, at the time turner right there. How cool. We still have some time before we can go in. So let's check out this store right here. I didn't even know there was a store here. And they even have the old style robes here. Like the blue versions. This is what people who went to Hogwarts in the early 1900s wore, as opposed to the black ones that they currently wear. Man, these stores are designed incredibly well. Okay, we're about to go in. I'm gonna film two angles. One of my reaction to the queue, because that's like the best part. And the other view will be of the actual queue. All right, here we go. Into the Battle of the Ministry. This is gonna be exciting. All right, this is the coolest part. You get to go in like an actual room. All right, here we go. All right. gosh. Are you kidding me? No way. Whoa. This is insane. The fact that there's like actual like weather effects. Oh, she's pointing at us. Don't point at me. You suck. That's crazy. This is insane, bro. Guys, I don't even know where the ride is. I'm assuming here? Alright, we're in the queue now. Actual queue. Dude, this is crazy. This might be one of the best queue. This is the best queue for any ride. And here's, oh my gosh, here's where Harry and Hermione and all of them got into the elevator. This is nuts. Oh, I can't wait. I wish I could record for y'all on the ride, but again, I can't. I'm sorry. Plus, there's like nobody in the line right now. That's cool. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. They have a lot of the characters from the movies he was in part 1. I think he was another, Minister of Magic. Yeah, Cornelius Fudge. Oh my gosh. Look at this queue, guys. This is a queue. This looks like a national building in DC or something, but like obviously in France or in London, because we're in the Ministry of Magic in London. This is crazy. Okay, just based off this queue, this ride is insane. Like we're in like a locker room right now. I think one of these is supposed to be like, here's Neville Longbottom's locker, I think. Harry Potter's locker. Who's this? I can't see. This is insane. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is the detail, guys, the detail. What? House elf. This is her office, and that's her house elf. This is incredible. The fact that like this building goes all over the place and like there's no one in the line is so weird, but also so cool. Well, I found everyone. We're stopped right here, so I decided to take a seat because my feet are killing me. They just turned the lights on. That can't be good. But since I really have nothing to do, I'm just gonna sit here. If they say, hey, it's gonna be an extended delay, I'm just gonna sit here. Now, we stood up and walked a little bit, but I'm not sure if this is just because someone got out of line, or they're evacuating us, or the ride's back up. I don't know. The light's still on. Oh, we're moving. I'm thinking we're getting evac'd. Okay, so they did evac us out of the line. The ride went down, but they did give us Epic Universe Express Pass. It's good for like a whole 3 months. But they said it might come back. This ride might come back alive today. We'll see. I don't know if I want to use this today though. What if I can use it tomorrow? Because I'm coming back tomorrow. I can tell you that I'm not going to use this on anything else besides this today. If I come back tomorrow, well, when I come back tomorrow, if I'm able to get a virtual queue for this, then I'll use this for something else. So we'll see what happens today. At least I get to see this. I mean, yeah, I didn't get to ride the ride, but I got an express pass. There's always tomorrow. And it might come back up tonight. We'll see. All right, back through the Metro flew back into Paris. Okay, I think what I'm gonna go do now is go ride the minecart ride. Let me check what the wait time is. Okay, it's currently an 85-minute wait. I'm still gonna go do it. Probably not the best idea, but I wanna ride it, so let's go do it. Look how cool this fountain looks. That is such a cool fountain. Alright, into Donkey Kong Country. The reason why I'm okay with the 85-minute wait is because this will give Ministry of Magic time to get looked into and hopefully button back up today. Alright, well this ride is only a 4-person ride. That's why it's so dang long. And there's nobody in that one. Maybe that's a single rider cart. Speaking of single rider, I hope they have one. They won't. Or if they do, it will be closed. They have a single rider line. Is it open? It is open. Oh my gosh. This may be awesome. Alright, single riders is open. Let's see how long this takes. Hopefully not long at all. Is that an animatronic? Oh my gosh, multiple animatronics in the line. That's cool. Alright, so I'm not sure where the loading platform is, but this is a pretty cool queue. Hopefully this is not too long. Please, don't be a long wait. Let's time it. Alright, well the single riders are already technically at the front of the line. We just gotta wait. Alright, only gotta wait for one more person. And then I'm next in the single rider line. Look at these roller coaster vehicles. Alright, I'm about to get on. I'll see you guys at the end. By the way, it took 15 minutes to get on this ride. Compared to 85 minutes, we saved a whole hour. Okay, so that was Minecart Madness. Not the best. It just didn't really have much thrills. But still fun. Fun family ride. Okay, so I'm not really in the mood for it, but I want to see how long the wait time is for Bowser's Challenge. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this ride to begin with, but got nothing else to do. Okay, I decided to hop in line. It was a single riders and it's open. Might as well. 25-minute wait standby. Single rider better be like 5 minutes, most. I think this is where you grab the helmets. All right, I'm at the start of the single rider line. Got my Mario hat. I really hope they clean these well. All right, well, I'm getting row 1 this time. That's exciting. But this ride isn't very exciting, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Which color am I gonna get? Last time I think I got pink. Oh yeah, I'm getting pink again. I think. Yes, I am getting pink. I will see y'all at the end of this. This is crazy. Jesus Christ. You can barely even see the ride through the mask. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, well, I did pretty much all 3 of the Mario Epic Universe attractions. I'm happy with today at Mario. Now let's head back out and go find something else to do. I'm also kind of hungry though, so I'm actually thinking, wait a minute, let's not leave. Let's check about Toadstool Cafe. Okay, yes, I just put an order in. Alrighty, we're inside Toadstool Cafe. What's up, Toad? Alright, all we have to do is definitely not going to be this slow in here when this place opens. We're going to go in here and find a table and then say we put our order. We say we're ready. Alright, I chose a booth this time. Alright, I'm waiting for my food to be delivered. They brought my cup, so I was going to wait for the food so I can leave it here to mark my table because I don't want to just leave my bag and camera and stuff. Alright, I'm on my phone right now. Look how cool this restaurant looks. They really outdid themselves. Universal, hats off to you with everything in Epic Universes. Everything in Epic Universe has been designed so well. So congratulations on the success. I cannot imagine how busy this place is going to be and how how crazy popular this place is going to be for the next year to 2 years, possibly longer. Here, I think you can get unlimited refills, which is nice because I will definitely be taking advantage of that. Oh yeah, I got the Mario burger and a Coke. This just looks delicious. Oh yeah, this burger and fry combo, while kind of expensive, don't get me wrong, still good. All right, so it's starting to slow down here at Epic Universe. I'm thinking a lot of people have left already. I'm not, but I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and then go find something else to do. Okay, so that was a good experience at Toasto Cafe. I definitely will be eating there tomorrow. I'll try something new, probably the Luigi grilled chicken sandwich or the pizza. I don't know, we'll figure it out tomorrow. All right, I want to go ride something that I really enjoyed earlier in the day. I really liked Frankenstein, but unfortunately it's closed. So I also really like Curse of the Werewolf. So I'm gonna go ride that again. All right, back into Darkmoor, baby. The first ride that I'll be riding twice at Epic Universe will be Curse of the Werewolf. Watch out for werewolves. All right, single ride is open. Let's test out single riders this time. All right, it's currently only like a 20-minute wait, but single rider, so hopefully a lot quicker. I'm thinking so, because there's like no line here. Alrighty, let's see how long this takes. Also, I don't think this wait time is 20 minutes. That's a 10-minute wait max. All right, row 6 this time. See you guys at the end. All right, that ride is probably one of my favorites. It is just so fun. I just wish it was longer. I'm so tired of roller coasters just not being long enough, because that ride is so much fun. Being in the middle is so cool because you keep spinning and you keep looking at other people. Such a good ride, so underrated. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this one. Obviously, Stardust, Frankenstein, those are better rides, but this one's really good. I will say this, Epic Universe right now is so nice. It's not too hot, the sun's setting, it's really slow around all these areas. The rides still have, decent wait times, but this is nice, and I just know this isn't gonna last forever, because as soon as this place opens up on May 22nd, it's just gonna be so crowded. Then it's gonna be 10 times worse when they let annual pass holders come here for free or as a part of their pass. It's gonna be a rough few years of this place being opened. You know what? Since it's not so hot outside right now, let's go into Isle of Burke and let's go on Fire Drill. I feel like, even though I'm not really looking forward to this ride, it's something new, so we should try it. And here we are back in Isle of Burke. I don't think Toothless is still meeting, but let's find out if he is. I don't think he's still out. It's a little late in the day for Toothless to pick up. Never mind. He's still over here. I see Toothless. Look at him. It's him and Hiccup. It is 65 minutes to meet him. 65 minutes. Oh my gosh. That's way too long. Hi, Toothless. Alright. Might as well get on Fire Drill. Why not? Literally not even a wait at all. I don't think you get wet on this ride, but I really hope you don't. This looks like a water game ride where you shoot water at targets. At least I hope that's what it is. I probably won't have like a POV of this, or like I won't get any video of this myself, and I won't pull any off the internet. Yeah, you just shoot water at targets. That looks fun. I'm literally the only person on this boat, just me. You have to like aim and then pull this down. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what, Oh yeah, you get wet on this ride, definitely. I just got soaked. Oh God.
I'm glad I did it, but I would not do it again.
All right, let's see if Hiccup's Wing Gliders is actually 45 minutes. I hope not, but I'm gonna get back in line for it. Alrighty, so actually I got out of line because Harry Potter is back up and running. I have that express pass, so I'm gonna go use it. All right, back into the Ministry of Magic, Harry Potter land. Oh man, the line for this is long. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit because this is kind of insane. I'm just gonna go over here, get a vibe of the ride line. This might be too long. I could just use this tomorrow if I really wanted to. All right, you know what? I'm gonna come back later in the night to see what this is like. I'm also gonna let these people do their thing. I'll come back here around like 8:30, 8:40. All right, so I decided to get back in the line of Stardust Racers because I would like to ride it again. Only a 45-minute wait. I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait it. Well, this line's already a lot shorter than last time I got in line, so I'm gonna set the timer and let you know how long it takes. Oh man, they even have an extended queue. Could you imagine when this place actually opens? Like the line all the way over there. Oh my gosh. Well, the thing about this ride is that typically it will have 2 tracks running. So in theory, it wouldn't be that busy, but still, you know. Back through the tunnel. Okay, so the ride is delayed again. So unless it opens up in the next 3 minutes and they just let people in, which they won't, I'm not gonna be able to ride it. But I'm gonna go over to Isle of Berk again because the Hiccup ride is only 15 minutes. All right, so I'm back over here at Hiccup's Wing Gliders. Before I go in, I need to find a restroom. Okay, change of plans. Battle Ministry just went back up. It's 5 minutes till park closed, so I gotta run. I'm bolting. I think I got 5 minutes left. I'm passing by Stardust Racers. All right, hopefully this time we get to ride it. I'm electing to use this. I'm skipping this whole line, so this is coming in handy. All right, we're back in her office. Oh look, she has the little plates with the kitties on them. How cute. Oh, that's a cool effect right there. This is for the cute, y'all. Imagine how the ride's gonna be. This little video shows you how you're about to get in. You're about to be at the loading platform.
Be aware, passages will not be accessible today due to heightened security.
Can you believe Umbridge is finally on trial?
It's about time she stands before the Wizzingomot.
Well, this is quite the tailback.
Not surprising with everyone here for the trial. Hello? Are you going to the trial too?
Of course, Ron. The whole Wizarding world wants to see justice served.
And we can't be late. I don't want to miss this.
And we'll do what must be done for the greater good. To the time rule. Yaxley, dispose of them.
With pleasure, miss. Fringo.
Detonators have attacked the ministry. Dolores Umbridge has escaped.
Arrest all the Lantern.
Umbridge has escaped.
She's after a time turner again. We need to get to the time room.
They can help us. We must stop Miss Umbridge.
Warning, Death Eaters have attacked the Ministry Archives. Unexpected lift in the Ministry Archives.
There she goes.
Here's the evil help.
Stupid. You're after her. We won't let you stop us this time.
Find Umbridge. You filthy monster.
before the lifting starts.
Now back to the time of Lord Voldemort. You're too late.
You can't use a broken time timer, miss!
Nonsense. Repellent.
Miss, look what you've done!
This is your fault.
The time room is breaking apart! Stupid!
Get out of here! We'll deal with them!
I will have order. How dare you try to stop me?
No! Miss! Now Higgledy has your wand!
You must not tell lies, Professor!
Order! Order!
Unhand me.
We brought you a present, Minister.
Dolores Jane Umbridge, for your crimes you will spend the rest of your days in Azkaban.
This is an outrage.
Take her away!
You've done well, Higgledy. Dolores and this lot will be off to Azkaban soon.
Where evil mistresses belong, Miss Granger! We all saved the Ministry! Thank you, friends!
Okay, so I did ride Battle of the Ministry. I'm gonna talk about this ride when I get back to my hotel. All right, Epic Universe, you were awesome. Now it's time to head out. On the other side of the portal, it says, you wonder next which path to chart, the answer lies within your heart. My hotel room and my bed lie in my heart. Okay, I'm back in my hotel now, and I just wanted to sit and talk about Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. I would tell you I loved it, and I would tell you I hated it if I could give you an honest opinion. I did ride the ride. However, a lot of it had problems. A lot of the animatronics were down. The lights came on like 3 or 4 times during my ride, like the show lights, like the lights that they use when they're delayed or whatever. So I can't really give you an opinion yet. What I can say is what I did experience and what I did see on that ride was really cool. I'm gonna hope that I get to ride it tomorrow at my second full day at Epic Universe until I actually get like the full experience. I don't want to give a review on it. Some of the animatronics that, because it's screens and then it's animatronics, some of it was really cool. One negative thing about it is that I felt like the script for the story really wasn't good. Obviously, I don't think any of the 3 main actors who played Ron, Hermione, or Harry came back for it. Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, or Rupert Grint. I don't think they came back for it. Maybe they did. I don't think so, because it didn't really sound like them. And the stuff they were saying was almost kind of cheesy. I mean, y'all saw the POV I put of somebody else's ride through, and I'm hoping in that video it was a lot better than my experience. So I'll give you a full, better review if I get to ride it tomorrow. That ride did go down pretty much, I would say 70% of the day it was down, so that kind of sucked. Universal Epic Universe is in technical rehearsals. They're not officially open yet, so I'm not upset about it. I still got to enjoy basically every ride at Epic Universe. Nonetheless, first impressions, I'm gonna give a full review of Epic Universe after tomorrow's video. It'll be titled like full review of Epic Universe. First impressions though, that park is cool. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this pizza and then I'm gonna go to bed because I am so exhausted. My feet are absolutely killing me. And I have a full day at Epic Universe tomorrow, but I'm not going to be waking up early. I'm going to be getting there because the park doesn't open until 11. I'll probably be getting there around like 10. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.